Hello, welcome to another episode of Good Times Good People with Javi, Ryan, Dane. This is episode 4, and...
Episode 4.
Sorry, I was in fast forward there.
That's okay. Because we're fast, we're late. Be lot. We're late, this is episode 4. Bing bang,
Man.
bing bong.
Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
F your life.
Don't know when this is getting posted. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Many events have transpired since the last time we had a pod.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't remember the last time. But it doesn't matter.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We've been busy. Busy lives. Busy
Because
sketch.
we didn't want to pump out content without substance.
Yes.
We were just, we didn't want to get into a space where it was just, we're just talking just to talk, just to do it. We needed stuff to talk about. Good stuff. Gooder stuff.
Yes, gooder.
And we have a lot of gooder stuff. A lot of notes.
Always.
Yes.
We stay prepared.
Stay Preparado. Reposado.
Hardly home?
Always rep.
Yeah. $5.
10. Interest. It's been a while.
But yes, here we are. The three of us. Good Times Good People. Episode 4.
Episode 4, Quatch.
You're not joining us for the first time.
You're not.
If you are, then shame on you.
Then you're not.
Go back.
Then you don't exist.
You saw the number 4 on the title.
Mm-hmm.
Go to school.
Learn to count.
Billy Madison.
What'd you
That
say?
is correct.
What'd you say one of the...
$1.
But yes. Welcome back to episode 4. We're glad you are joining us again. Grab a seat.
I'm here for this one.
We got a good one. We got a fatty in the
because
trunk,
this guy missed 2 and 3.
Missed 2 and 3.
He's back for 4.
Been working.
He's been working.
We're his second priority.
Muy
That's fine.
trabajo.
Whoa!
We're second
Mucho
priority.
trabajo. Huh?
Trabajo.
Mucho trabajo.
Making that dinner.
Making that money
That
back,
diner.
yo.
That diner.
Making that Peggy Sue, man. That 50s diner.
Dinero.
Okay.
But yeah, here we are. Episode 4.
Oof.
We've been sipping. Come on, you know the deal. All right? Don't judge. Don't hate. Appreciate.
What's the difference? Tell me.
Oof.
What's the difference?
Red.
One of these things are not like the other of these things. Shall we cheers? Shall we cheers first?
Cheers.
As a tradition, we always cheers.
Yes.
Oh, cheers.
Cheese.
Getting caught up in that English accent.
Yes, yeah. We've had too many English accents over the last 3 days. It's kind of sick of the UK at this point.
I need to stop.
God. We go Australian next. They're pretty close though. Cheers.
They're
Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Bing bong.
Vegemite.
No. I'll take the Tim Tams though.
Ooh,
That
give the
shit
Tim
is
Tams.
good. If you know what Tim Tams are, you don't. Go to Australia.
Also try it.
Won't do that either.
Cheers to. Nope, can't do that. No copyright here.
No.
Cheers to.
Breaking out of the shell.
Whoa.
We'll get into that another episode or maybe today. Don't know.
Yes.
But this was a big theme for one of our patrons. Not patrons, that's not the right word. One of us. And take a guess who it is.
Yeah, take a wild guess.
So cheers to breaking out of the shell. ASMR. We got range here on this podcast.
Yeah, always. Oh, man. What do we have for the peoples?
We have a lot of things for the people.
We do.
We gotta kind of pick and choose. I guess it depends how we ladder this. We climb this mountain.
There you go.
I have notes. He has notes. Javi has notes. But I guess we could start off
We're
with
just scholars here.
one of the first things. Whoa, this is. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Apple Care.
Did it do it again?
What is this? Oh, anyway, got the notes right here. Let's start off with what happened. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Oh, okay. I know we're guessing.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago,
not 2 weeks ago.
we had another Parkway night. This seems to be the reoccurring theme when it comes to boys' night. One, because it's so close to us, collectively. It's Northwest Vegas. It's a bar. There's no cover fee. There's drinks. And there's people.
Decent music.
Right. And this was during Day in Vegas. right?
Oh yes, Dane Vegas weekend it was.
And shouts out to everyone who went to Dane Vegas. I heard it was freaking top tier. I heard Kendrick Lamar's set changed a lot of people's lives.
Yep.
I've also heard that half the people left Kendrick halfway through because he was just standing looking at the crowd for like 2 minutes and they thought he was done, but he wasn't.
Damn.
He was just taking it all in. They left, and then people just moved up, and he finished. I don't know. I heard it was amazing.
Yeah.
Him and Pilo, I heard, were the best sets.
Pilo.
NGL. And I really wanted to go to see Pilo. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
Pilo
We didn't.
went super high.
There's going to be many other opportunities to see these artists you want to see, but it's fine. Day in Vegas happened, and that's K.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we went to Parkway Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday.
So peak time for that. God damn, I can't even get back to the notes. This iPhone is busted.
Oh no.
Anyway, I remember it.
Technical issues. Bear with us.
We got there at like 10:30.
Around there.
We invited some of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
One of them flaked. One of them almost flaked was Javi. He was like, I'm only going if the guy that flaked
I was
wasn't
joking.
going." Well, I
joking.
couldn't
I
tell.
was already driving.
You can't really tell if someone's joking through text,
Mhm.
which is also another conversation I can get into another day.
Yeah.
I was joking.
But yeah, he was on his way. We had a few of the Java people that came straight out of work. Yep.
Dang.
And Javi showed up, and we started pre-gaming in the car.
Eat my in and out.
Right? A little bit of, what was it, Applejack that night, or was it
Plus
just Jack?
Applejack.
It was Applejack. Applejack
Never
cereal.
just Jack again.
Yeah. And then, I don't know how to explain it funnily. But there was I'm just going to set the tone.
Yeah.
We were drinking, we were pre-gaming, we were almost done with the bottle, ready to go in, waiting for like one or two more people to
We
show up
recorded
so
a
we can
little video.
hop inside.
Yeah,
We were playing some music, getting hyped to some Pilo because he was performing the next day. And lo and behold, these two 35-plus-year-old gentlemen came out, and this was about 11:30. Keep in mind the time, because you can kind of tell how, the time associates with the person's age. So they're 35 plus, and they're wearing button-ups with floral or tropical
with
print.
the first two unbuttoned.
Could be fooled as Tommy Bahama. Yes, two of the first buttons were unbuttoned.
A little bit of chest hair.
And then one of them had, a peeking out tattoo, which I'm assuming was like a dragon or a tiger, because 35
I didn't
plus.
see that.
There was one of, yes.
Had to be a
I remember
I didn't see that one.
one of them was named Dan. I don't remember what the
I
other one
remember
was
that one.
named. I don't know if it's in my notes because I can't access it right now, but if you want to take a hold of his story really quick.
Yeah. So we were, like I said, we were
Pre-gaming, shooting a little
Yeah.
freestyle video.
Yeah, we're
in
just
front of the
just,
car.
that's
just
right.
a little
We're getting
fun.
hyped. We're getting hyped before we go in.
Just setting the tone for the night.
Yeah, no, I remember.
So we got out of the car. We're blasting the music off my car. Just reset it. Just reset
God
it.
damn it! All right.
What did he ask?
We're blasting the music out of the car because we're recording the video in front of my car with the headlights on. Good lighting. So we set the phone up on the bottle of Jack. And we're dancing, we're vibing, whatever. And as soon as we finish recording, I turn around, these two guys are walking up to us. And I forgot how they started the conversation.
Oh, I remember. He asked, was like your airbag?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
it
Oh
was.
yes.
That's what I asked.
Dane had
Oh, that's what he
his
asked. I
my
was
son-
like,
Shield.
sun shield screen up, and he tried to start off the conversation with like, "Oh, is your airbag like
Did your airbags
deploy
go?
or something?" I'm like, "Bro, if you want to talk to us, just say what's up, man. You don't have to
So
be like, oh, is this
random.
that?
Are you
And
guys
then,
good?
oh, by the way, my name's Dan. No, just be straight up. Just be like, yo, what's up, man? Can I take a shot? No, he went the long route. He took Route C, and he was like, oh, is your airbags deployed? Blah, blah. And then I don't know what the in-between was, but then he eventually asked for a shot. The other guy was kind of like just, oh, he's the cool friend. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, this is my guy. He's my boy Dan, whatever. And
They were going to where to eat? What was it?
Never
oh
mind.
my god. These 35-plus-year-old men. Of course. Where are they going right now at 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night? Usually when people start showing up, people our age start showing up to places. We go to Parkway at 11:30. these guys are leaving Parkway at 11:30 to go to Cafe Moda. And if you don't know what Cafe Moda is, I've only been there twice in my life, and the idea of Cafe Moda is like, think of it as a night out on the town for 35 and up. Mostly for Asians. It's like a little bar slash restaurant slash club because there's a dance floor. And they play, you know, like just music that older people would know. But it's still hot. Hip hop, hype, all that stuff. They're not going to be playing P-Lo. They'll play like 50 Cent is the newest thing they'll play there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, Cafe Moda. They have bomb food, NGL. But of course these 35-year-olds are leaving Parkway to go to Cafe Moda. And I was like, dude, yes you are. Yes, you're going to Cafe Moda, dude. And then I think he asked us for a shot because
He didn't ask.
we were pouring at the time.
He looked at the bottle because the
He
phone
saw
was
the
still.
bottle.
He said,
Yeah, he saw the bottle. He's like,
"Let me get a shot of that."
Right. I mean, we easily could have told him no, but in our heads we were like,
Just
of
like,
course,
fuck it.
we want to see what this leads to.
Pour them the smallest shots ever.
Yeah, and poured them the smallest shots ever. They didn't even finish the whole
And he
shot.
spilled it on my
He spilled it on his hood, bro.
on my hood.
no,
Oh my
not
God,
only that,
damn.
one of them dropped the ID, and I was like, oh, here
No
you go.
way.
And he was like,
dude.
oh, are you a cop? I'm like, you just dropped your ID right here on the
Your
floor. I'm not a
ID, my
cop.
guy.
Like,
I did not
what?
hear that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has, because he dropped his
Oh
ID
my
on the floor. I'm
God,
like,
dude, that's so funny that a 35-year-old group of men were leaving Parkway at 11:30 on Saturday, the day of Dane Vegas on Saturday, and they were going to Cafe Moda to have a good night. Dude, that's so
straight asked me.
that's so
Are
white
you a cop?
white male 35-year-old to do that. And that's just, you know what? That's their life, and that's amazing. I think that was funny. That interaction was great. If we didn't say yes to them taking a shot, that would never happen. We wouldn't have had this story to tell you. That shit was gold, bro. I had to fucking type that down immediately after that happened.
It
I was
was
like,
for
I'm gonna
sure.
forget this if I don't type it
Yeah,
down.
no, we had to remember that one because it was so.
Oh man.
It was so random.
Is your
So
airbags deployed or something like that?
Just for insight on that, we put the sunshades up because we were facing the way that people were driving in and their headlights were blinding us. So we put the sunshades up. But apparently it looked like sun shield or airbags.
Like, bro, you know that's not
Sure.
airbags.
Yeah.
Just try and connect with the younger generation. Real.
Yeah.
You know? Just be real.
That man really asked me if I was a cop because he dropped his ID, bro.
Because he dropped his ID, you're a cop. Got it.
5 over
35.
here.
5-0, bro.
Cinco Cero?
I mean, it was kind of you had to be there moment, but that's the best we can explain it. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if there's
is.
any other details I'm missing out on.
I don't think so. I think
Let me read what my notes said. It said, 2 old dudes, one named Dan, asked for shot. Talked about, oh yes, dude. He was like, he talked about Volkswagen and said they're going to Cafe Mods. Typo. See you there. Dan is 40.
Oh.
LMAO. 40. Oh, Shiza Manelli. He talked about your car. He was like, "Yo, this is a nice Volkswagen. Is this a Golf?" I was like, "Yeah, I think this is a Golf." And he's like, "Oh, this is a GTI."
he's like,
"Oh, I don't actually know."
No, yeah, he's like, "Oh, I don't think this isn't a GTI." I was like, "No, it is." He's like, "It is?" And I was like,
I'm like, bro, it says it on the fucking hood or the bumper.
it says it all over the
Oh my god. And yeah, I was hyping them up, and they said, "Going to Cafe Motos. I'll see you there." I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They said
And
it
then I
they're
said,
like,
"Dan is 40. LMAO."
LMAO.
I love me. I love me. I'm funny.
Oh,
no.
They were leaving like, "All right, we'll see you guys there." We're like, "Oh, yeah, we'll be there."
No fucking way I'll ever see Dan and his tattooed up chest friend again. But that's fine.
Oh
That
man,
was gold, dude. We gotta go. And because it was day in Vegas, and it was Parkway on that same day, it was like, there's no black people here, dude. It's all white guys. And I was here for it because it was funny. Because I mean, there was, come on, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
There was some tokens in there, and it wasn't as fun, you know, because the hip hop music with a lot of unseasoned chicken is just, it's bland, dude. Come for me, cancel me. I don't care. I'm not lying. Battle me then.
Oh.
Not Vic. But yeah, the Jabberwocky guys showed up. We had a good time. Danced a little bit. Had some drinks. There's always a good time there.
Shouts out to
But I
them.
realized that's not a bar that you can just go to by yourself and make friends unless you're like an outgoing kind of guy. So
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad we had a little bit more people.
Yeah.
It was fun.
The
It was
vibes
still
were
fun,
high.
though. It
The
still
energy
fun.
was high. Yeah,
It was fun.
for sure. For sure. Quickly, very quickly.
Go ahead.
Because we're speaking on experiences, I guess.
Sure.
Very small, but it was very meaningful. It's very, very small. I was at Target today.
Okay.
At Target. For some reason, whenever I go to the store, I never like to get a basket. I don't know why. A
Yeah.
cart, basket.
No.
I just like to carry everything.
When it's like little things, like less
Yeah.
than 5 things.
Less
I'd
than
rather
5
carry it all.
I would rather
It's just
carry it all.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I kind of get a little carried away and I get more than I thought I was going to
Right.
get. Anyways, I was at Target, went to grab some things, and I'm carrying it all. And usually I go to self-checkout. Easier.
Sure.
But I'm walking, and as soon as I get to the first, like I'm walking past all the cash registers because it's cash registers and then it's the self-checkout. So I'm walking, as soon as I'm about to pass the first cash register, one of the employees, an older lady,
Sure.
she sees me walking, carrying. She's like, "Oh, are you ready to check out?" I was like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Oh, I'll take you right here." I was like, "Wow, how nice." There's lines of people, like not like hell, like a lot of lines. People were definitely waiting. Like there was like 4 people waiting for checkout. It's self checkout. There was like maybe 2 people waiting in the other lines.
So she opened up her own lane to help you out.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Selflessness.
She's like, "Oh, I'll take you over here." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I followed her, and she's like, "Oh, I just saw you carrying all your stuff.
Are you kidding
And you didn't
me?
have a basket." And I was like, "Oh, I was like, I appreciate that a lot. Thank
Wow.
you so much."
Did you tell her that?
I did.
Wow.
I for sure did.
Chivalry is not just for
I
men.
was like,
just
wow.
saying.
Very small, but very meaningful. Made my
That's
day.
huge,
Easily
bro.
made my day.
I've never had that experience. That's great.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Damn. And then I mean, I guess they all get sorry to pay of $15, but she's probably worth more than $15. And she went out of her way to do that for me.
Yes.
That's, god damn it. I
Yeah.
love that shit.
I said, "You have a great day, man. You have the best day ever because you made my day."
Wow.
Snaps up for that.
Did you get her name?
I didn't.
That's right. We'll go back. We're
Yes.
always there. We're always getting Honey Jack.
But that was just something that happened today that would stuck out
Lighten
very
the
much
mood,
so.
dude. Hell yeah. I love that.
Experiences
Shout-outs
with
to that.
strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Complete strangers. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
So shouts out to the
Shouts
lady
out
at
to
Target.
the random acts of kindness.
Yes. We love
Acts of random kindness. Arc.
it.
Noah's Ark.
But yeah.
Uh,
What do we have?
I mean, I have more. Do you want to go first, or
I
should
know
I
you-
just keep going?
I know he has
Up
an
to y'all, man.
experience.
Let's go.
He has an experience
Give me
recently.
some experiences, Javier.
I mean, I have a few since I haven't been on the potty for a while.
yeah, give me the good stuff.
Since I've been working, but I do have experiences at work that's been happening.
Sure.
Let me see. First one I could say would be the one that caught my eye is production crew from the Netherlands, I believe it was.
Netherlands.
Deutschland.
Was
Ajax.
filming. Let me recap. I am a lead gatekeeper for the Jabberwockies.
That lead money.
And they were filming for one of the how do I describe it? He's been part of the Jabberwockies for a minute is Ronnie. And they
Super
were-
Crew.
Yeah. Super Crew. Shout out to Ronnie. They were filming for him because he's with Red Bull, and it was him and another gentleman. I don't know his name. They didn't really explain, but filming, watching the Jabberwockies for the first time.
Mm.
That was pretty dope seeing that. Let me see. What else? I guess you could say a lady was or a wife, husband, and son were very excited to watch the late night a late night show at 9:30. She ended up running into the glass wall.
You might have to paint a picture for the people who don't know what you're talking about.
Paint
Paint a
use your
picture.
hands.
Yeah.
So
What does it look like?
Go ahead. And while I
as
do
you
this.
enter MGM to watch a show, the Jabberwocky show. So you're walking in the casino floor. You take a right and it shows the Jabberwocky walk shop, and it's glass walls, 2 glass doors, stanchions separating the line to go into the theater, and another one just to walk through the walk shop and shop merch, all that stuff. And they were very excited. They weren't late. They kind of seemed rushed for some reason, whatever, but they had plenty of time. And I was just watching, and the lady walked past the stanchions, past the glass door, and just runs straight into the glass.
Bing bong.
Big mouth.
Smack, like, loud. Everybody turned to watch, but she was
didn't break
okay.
The door.
No.
Okay.
She was okay, but she was, like, crying at herself because she was, one, embarrassed, but she thought it was just funny that happened to her.
You gotta love that. You gotta love being able to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, because if you can't, then
Because every time I run into a glass door, and I think I've talked about it on the podcast, I never laughed at myself. I try to play it off, but everyone thought. It's 3 times I can remember.
Never done that before.
I've done it 3 times. Twice on neck. Well, 3 times on neck.
Thrice?
But 2 of them, most of the team's seen them. One of them was at a California competition. We were all litty, whatever. I was trying to get outside. Glass is very clean. Smack dab in the middle. Bam, nose first, too. Nothing else first. Nose first, made a really loud noise. 20 minutes later, I think Steph did it. And maybe JJ did it, whatever. But everyone only talks about me. Then, like, on a rehearsal night, I was at, like, my friend's house. I was on the way to rehearsal, and I was going out through his front door. He had one of those 2 doors thing, like it's a wooden door and then a glass door. Smash into his glass door before leaving. Ouch. And then the last time I remember it was, I think it was Dance Marathon, like 2 years ago. Dance Marathon 2 years ago at UNLV, top floor, near the student union. That's crazy.
oh, bing bong.
Who's got your watch? God damn it, dude. Oh, God. This guy's wasting my film.
I pinged myself.
Ping pong.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I digress.
Digress. Gress is dead. Gress is real dead.
Carry on.
Carrying on, like, carry on.
My Wayward Son.
Sure.
By Kansas.
Sure.
Sure.
Last time, Dance Marathon, walking out after my performance, sun was shining, screen was clear, smash into it, and there was like one chick from another team that saw me. Oh my god, Ryan, are you okay? It's like, I don't see that. It's like, no. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Go. Anyway, smashed my face 3 times. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Last thing I would say was had a very small talk with I guess higher up managers, and come to find out I could have been a supervisor for the Jabbas.
Whoa.
Not could have been. Can still be.
Can still be. When the opportunity presents itself again, we'll be taking it. But yeah, it's it was very, confidential, but he was sharing it with me.
Oh, cut it out.
Yeah.
Confidential.
But,
14 classified.
Surprised of hearing that, just because he was told that no one was interested in it. I was just like, what? I didn't hear.
Says who?
Didn't hear.
Didn't ask.
Anything about it. Yeah, exactly. Didn't ask for anything like that. But yeah. He was also saying that I've been doing a great job, haven't done anything bad, and he sees that I could be a supervisor because he said this one that's in the position right now probably won't be very long. So kind of like hinting at it that I would be a great suit for that position in the company.
Broccoli cheddar or
And,
tomato basil? Come on, baby.
And
Wait, which one?
Or chicken noodle. With a
Chicken
soda
noodles.
on the side.
What? And he says he can't dance.
Good job.
no. Not only saying that I could be a great suit, but he sees that I fit perfectly for that position.
I see it as well.
But yeah, I think those are the things that since I've been busy and y'all haven't seen me for a while, I believe that's it.
As long as I got my soup.
My soup. My Seuss?
And
$10. $10 if you get
20,000, but no,
yeah, I don't think anybody like. As long as I got my soup, I'm gonna leave my soup on the.
Como la flor. Montero. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I think that's it.
Javi with the ketchup on the trabajo.
Trabajo.
Bro, get that fucking job, bro. Come on, man. Be my sugar Tito. I need all the Henny shots I can take at Parkway.
All I could give thanks to is one, John, and then two, the second person. He's sitting in this room.
Hey, it ain't me, and it's not two.
the man that trained me.
Cause I didn't train him, so it ain't me.
What did I do?
Oh, you be training.
What did I do?
What do you mean? What did you do?
What did I do?
You were the first person I shadowed when
He
I
got his
first got the
Denzel
job.
Washington on training day. You motherfuckers.
You
Oh man, I trained you.
Yeah, bro. I remember that.
Done, Membo.
I feel like I trained every new person that.
I trained nobody. Charlene did not trust me.
You were the
at
first
all.
person I shadowed, and then it was Ivy a little bit, and then DeAndre, and then Masood was last.
Yeah. I think I ended up training everybody that came in after me. I don't know.
That's where I'm at right now, bro. I'm where you were at. I've trained everybody.
Gotta train the manager.
And the manager, but yeah.
Hire me now.
Hey.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some changes around here.
Ooh, cheers to changes.
Shit, I see no changes. Look up at the one and ask myself. Box door. Cheers to changes.
The jar's gone now, so you know where we're at.
Sorry if that was uneasy for you to hear. Shout out to Javier for letting us know what's been going on in his mundo.
Been working a lot, 6 days out the week for the most part. Should be changing soon when it's slow days. Should be 5 days, but during peak season it will be 6 days.
The holidays are in full effect.
Holidays are coming
Full
up.
effect.
I'm gonna be busy. Javi's gonna be busy. Dane's gonna not be busy until he wants to be busy. It's okay.
Busy
We're
with
gonna be pumping out the content, so he's gonna be busy.
with the pod.
He's gonna be busy.
Oh yeah.
B-movie. You like jazz? Anyway.
Like jazz.
Phenomena.
Why are you just getting?
Are you talking about me?
Are you guys talking about me? And they both, yes, no. Big whoop.
Big whoop. You got any notes before I continue with mine? I want everyone to have a share. Or it's in here.
Yeah. What shall we? Yeah. We're going uncut here.
We're going to cut.
I actually forgot one of them.
Oh.
I mean, it was for work, but we don't have to share that one. That's okay. That's
Your call, man.
No.
Oh, he's one of those people that brings something up. He's like, oh, never mind.
Boy.
Well, I just forgot about it, but I remember.
Never mind.
Bro.
It's just so okay, I'll bring it up just a slight bit. It just caught a gentleman at the show. Not watching the show.
Sure.
He was doing other things on his phone.
Okay. What are those things?
In particular,
not Pepsi.
watching X-rated videos, bro.
X-rated videos. What kind though?
Do I have to be specific? All right. Well,
you don't have to.
You start the
So-
story, you might as well finish.
I mean, what's the
my
kicker here?
one of the coworkers that caught him asked me, "Hey, should I tell him something?" Because he was just being so. What's the word? Just being weird about it. Instead of just watching the show, he would look at his phone. He wasn't a recording show. In the Jabba show, you're able to record only short clips of the video, and you can take pictures as long as you don't have the flash on. But he was just being so weird and just having his phone down low and just look at his phone, then look around, and then my coworker came up to me. She's a new person, so she would come up to me like, "Hey, Javi, should I tell this person something?" She told me what he was doing, and she was able to identify what specifically he was doing, and he was watching pegging on his phone as the show was going on. And I said, as long as
Got my Zeus.
as long as he's not disrupting any other guest and anything like that, just leave it alone. Don't try to make a big scene out of it, kind of thing. I just let it. So he was fine with it. He stopped after quite a while, but like
Oh my
for the
God.
first
You
half.
gotta be real different to be doing
Bro,
that.
are you paying how much money to just do something you could do?
I mean,
at
he
home?
was kind of like in a. Let me see if I can remember correctly. Around like 70, 80 like dollar seats. He was like
Oh, I was
in
gonna
like.
say years old.
Bro,
I
he was-
like, okay, you just let him go.
I mean,
Just let him do his
all of us have done ushering
He's
before.
in
So
fucking
he was in
G. Not G.
No,
H.
he was in
F.
Delta. He was in D32,
Oh,
33,
that boy
bro.
was at
Oh,
the end.
no.
He was
right on the
basically the
end.
far right section of the theater.
He
So the
just wanted a
farthest.
safe place to watch it. My God.
He paid $80 to watch.
To watch something
Bro.
for free. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
You gotta
Pegging?
built different to do that.
Yeah,
Balls.
bro.
Balls of steel.
She kept coming up to me. She was like, "Should I tell him something?" I was like, "No, just leave it alone. As long as he's not like disrupting, like
Yeah.
watching it and disrupting like other guests as like they see what he's watching."
Yeah. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that was very, very different.
Guaranteed he did not have a privacy screen.
No, guaranteed no.
Sharing.
If my
screen.
own coworker, a new
Airdrop,
hire,
airdrop.
if the new hires, my own coworker was able to identify what specifically he was watching, then definitely not have the privacy screen.
Yeah, so I think it was pegging that he was watching. I
No,
was
not
seeing
thinking
a
she
lot of
said.
butt.
Oh my god.
That's the line then. You're fired. Man. You're not getting that lead position, bro. Bro, porn. Okay, just let him go. But pegging porn with men. That's too specific. You should have said something. I'm sorry. Yep. What do you say? Fired. What is it? What is? Never mind. You fired.
But you're fired. She explained to me that he wasn't like this watching it. He was just like this.
Oh my God!
Sus,
Why do no one sits that straight? If you want to blend in, just be like,
Nonchalant.
And the fact that you could identify him because he was wearing the what was it? What did you call it? Like the where he was coat, like the raincoat,
Like a pea coat.
It was like
Oh, yeah.
the brown.
that's
like,
a fucking. I'm about
it
to
was
flash
obvious.
you with
Yeah.
my.
But he was just like, yeah.
That boy's sus, man.
Sus man. 100% sus man.
Oh my God. That's craziness.
Dig.
SARS, not SARS.
Quite interesting experience,
Man. The experiences we all very different experiences.
Very different experiences.
man.
What about you? What about you?
What about
I
me?
don't know. You look at something and you said you're ready.
Oh no, I was just.
Well, those are mine, but
Yeah, those are yours. I guess stepping away from the experiences. Recently, we were at a going away party for one of our good friends.
Sure.
Hugh.
Ah.
Hugh. And it got...
My guy Hugh.
Drinks were poured. Everybody was very much lit.
And then executive... Nobu chef now?
Jeez.
That's what he is.
XX.
Dang. Shout out to Hugh.
Hubert.
Going back
Never met.
to the hometown sack because he got the promotion.
I don't think it's in Sac.
That's what he said.
I thought it was San Fran. Cali.
Still NorCal.
NorCal.
Oh, that's true. Well, he did say Bay Area, so yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been Jose.
Anywhere in there. But yes, we were over there for a going away party, and then later in the night, like I said, drinks were drank. Drinkles were drankles.
Lots of tequila.
And then popped into the backyard, and the conversations got a little
deep.
a little interesting, a little deep. And one thing that stuck out to me that I honestly had never heard before.
Yeah, me neither.
It was a concept. I think it's a concept.
It's a concept.
That I never heard before, but it was very intriguing to me, and it goes by the name of 6 degrees of separation.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, if you don't know what that means, the basic explanation of that is was within 6 people that you know, or within 6 people, they're linked to
Anyone.
It's like a
they're
friend
linked to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
friend of a friend kind of thing. Yeah.
And that concept is crazy to me. That
What
any
would it-
one of us could be linked to
Donald Trump. Frida Kahlo. Michael J. Fox. So, what were you guys talking about? That
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Morris?
Norris.
Norris? Morris.
Well, we weren't in the conversation, but
We were just innocent bystanders.
Yes.
Listen.
Flies on the wall.
Yes, just listening to the conversation.
Okay.
But no, they were just talking about how there's certain people, celebrities, so to speak, certain celebrities that that when you meet them, it's kind of just like, oh, I know who you are, but it doesn't really like have an effect on them. But then there's other celebrities that when you meet them, you're like, oh, wow, this is like
Drake? Yes.
But yeah, that was just the basic. Like, who would be a celebrity that you meet? You'd be like, wow, this is crazy that I'm like with them right now.
How about you go first?
I feel like mine's kind of boring. But I mean,
Nothing's boring.
Hey.
Since
Slid a snake.
like a snake. Since I started working with Jabba, me personally, being a fan of the Jabbas since the first time that I saw him at ABDC, being able to be like officially friends with the OGs, that's what's crazy to me. Rainin, KB, Fee, Joe, all them, like being able to be friends with them and they like know me my name and like, what's up, Javi? Like, bro, like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
That like to this day that's still crazy to me. So that's one for sure that I could be like, man.
I feel that. That's how it was at first too. I still am to this day.
I'll go Will Smith.
So am I.
I'll go Will Smith for me.
That was a common one. That I was Will Smith.
I don't care whatever people are saying about Will Smith, entanglement, entanglement. Don't care about Jada Pinkett. Don't care. If I meet Will Smith, that's it.
Quickly.
Go.
I saw something on Twitter.
Oh, no.
What did Will Smith win recently? Or he got awarded something. I forgot what it was, but he got awarded something. It was just it was random, but Will Smith won something, and Jada tweeted and said, "Congratulations to Will Smith." And somebody was like, the fact that she just called him Will Smith.
Oh Lord!
Oh my God, dude.
Will Smith.
That's That's like friend zoning you.
That's
dude. That's like that's so disrespectful.
That's crazy.
At least Will.
Yeah, at least Will, but she
I'd
said
rather go
Will
William.
Smith.
Not Will.
That's crazy.
What if I can't with this whatever's going on with them.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens to me. Fuck that, dude. No
Congratulations to Ryan Montero.
way. The
Takuhisa.
whole name. The whole name.
Takuhisa.
No. You say that, we're not friends. That means I'm fighting you. We're setting up a boxing match with Triller. I'll see you in the next 3 months.
Pay-per-view.
Jake Paul? Jake Paul.
I'm fighting Jake Paul after you.
Ooh.
I'm winning. GG's. Oh, anyway.
But no.
Yeah, I would choose Will Smith.
I think
Choose Will Smith? What was the question?
a celebrity that, like, if you were to meet them, it would just kind of be like in
A starstruck
a
moment?
star. I guess more so. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Will Smith for me.
I want to go back on mine. Like I mean, obviously to this day, like it's crazy. Like I have the phone numbers and stuff, all the Jabbas and the OGs. But like one person, like it would be crazy. Like till this day, would be Jerry Rice for me because I'm a big football
Damn.
and receiver
The
fan.
GOAT.
Yeah.
Frisco.
Raiders.
Wow.
No.
Whoa! Whoa! Falsehoods. Incorrect. Wrong. Bing
Wrong.
bong.
My Bing Bong. No, my sister.
you're a
my
Niners
sister,
fan.
like no. My sister's a Niners fan, but she was lucky enough to be able to meet him. But yeah, Jerry Rice, I would love to meet him and just to ask him questions.
Have a little
football
chat.
wise. Yeah,
Tea, crumpets and tea.
Crumpets and tea with Jerry.
Yeah, for sure.
Over some rice. Over some Zatarans with Jerry. God damn.
What about?
What about Dane? What
I
about
think I have to
Dane?
go. The dude is just so inspirational. He's just that guy is he's special, man.
He's done it all.
He's done it all.
And he's still inspiring people. That's the thing. He's still trying to inspire people.
Yeah, and we love that.
He doesn't stop.
No,
And he's still taking all this bullshit from the media and whatever his ex-wife don't care. Raised amazing performing kids. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to have a conversation.
it's a very talented family he has. Very talented.
Telling me. Yeah. Inspirage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was my note for this episode.
Good note. Noted.
Noted.
Not of this dimension.
Nodded.
Noted.
Sure.
Okay.
I know you have some notes though.
I have some notes. I don't know if we can get through them all. I don't know how much time we have left, but
Don't care.
I'm going to choose one of these, and then we'll just go off of that.
Okay.
Alright, so recently... there was an instance in my place of work, Trabajo, whatever.
Trabaja.
Something didn't go as I planned. I had asked for help from a superior, and that superior referred me to help with another superior, like partner up with another superior of mine. He helped me. He kind of took over instead of letting me lead the interaction with this customer. He just did it all himself, and I was like, okay, well, I kind of need that for my numbers and all that, and he took all the credit for it as far as numbers go. In the system, they all track the numbers and the sales and all that stuff, and he got it all, even though that was my sale. And I ended up giving him some feedback after the interaction. I was like, yo, not mad at you or anything, but I wanted to give you some feedback on, like, hey, this is probably an instance where I could have learned a lot from it. If you could have just guided me through the interaction, maybe that would have been more beneficial rather than you just taking over and kind of doing it for me and then having me watch. I gave him that feedback after the whole interaction was done, and he was like, oh my god, you know, I'm completely sorry. Like, he's a good guy. I wasn't mad at him or anything. I just wanted to let him know, like, that's how I felt, and this could have been beneficial for me more than it would have been beneficial for him. And he understood where I was coming from. He's like, oh man, yeah, absolutely, that's It wasn't my intention. My mind runs 1,000 miles a minute. It was just something that I just did on the whim. I wanted to get the customer what they needed, and that's it. I was like, no, it's fine, man. I just wanted to let you know that maybe next time, think about the situation first. Let me take the head of the bull, and then I'll do it, and then you just kind of guide me through it.
Perspective.
Of course. But that was the interaction isn't what I'm getting at, but the feedback that I gave to him was what kind of struck this note that I typed out. It made me think about, this was the first time in a very, very long time, or maybe ever, I don't know, I haven't thought about it enough, but it's the first time in a long time, or ever, that I've ever had to give constructive criticism to someone that has a higher position than me. In any aspect in life. So obviously, this was a professional aspect. This is my job. I was giving feedback to a superior of mine that has a higher rank. It's been there way longer than I have and makes more money than me. And I didn't know how to go about it, so I had to consult other people in my store. Like, oh, how do I go about doing this without, coming off as like a needy little biatch? I don't want to come off like that. But I think that's kind of been a reoccurring issue with me. It's like, I don't know how to, when it comes to people that I hold to high regard, or I don't know, in professional settings, like they have a higher position, like how do I give them something that normally higher positions give to lower positions? Like, oh, you're doing this wrong, this is what you could do better. That's usually what leaders do to subordinates. How do I do that to my superior? And it got me thinking, like, I've recently realized that I've been sparing feelings for a lot of people in my life because I don't know how to be straight up with absolutely everyone. I'm straight up with most people, but when it comes to people that, like I said, I hold to high regard, I respect a lot, like I just don't know how to go about it respectfully and to get my point across respectfully. How do I go about doing that without offending anyone?
Yeah.
And making it awkward. But I've noticed that it is a flaw in myself that I'm trying to work on. I am working on. Obviously, this is an interaction where I did work on it. So sparing people's feelings when I had time to reflect on this is absolutely not right. It's kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. You have to do it.
Yeah.
If you slowly peel it, it's going to hurt more, but it'll give you time to prepare for it. But rip that shit off, get it done with, and then you and that other person is good. I've never been that kind of person, so this is all kind of new to me. So yeah, I typed giving feedback to a superior, how it relates to sparing feelings. And also this kind of led, my train of thought just kind of goes when I reflect on things, and it leads me to think of, like, I've seen a family of customers come in, 2 small kids and parents. Sure, they were white, but I don't think it matters. Parents were just trying to buy a phone. They wanted more information on the iPhone or whatever the hell. And this bratty little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, was just nagging, yelling at the mom, yelling at the dad, hitting the mom, like, I don't want to be here, smacking the mom. And the mom was like, stop.
Smacking?
Like hitting her on the legs.
What the heck?
For a 4-year-old, that's probably as hard as he's going to be able to hit.
Yeah.
So for me, that's a line, because that's not how I raised.
Oh, for sure.
Done, taking to the car, putting the butter on the bread. Lickens. See you later.
Lickens?
But, they kind of just let it happen because, we're in public, come on. Fuck that, dude. But it made me think of, like, because I know it happens, do parents spare their relationship with their child, or maybe even friends, or anyone in their life, by holding out on telling them, like, hey, this is not right. This is not what you're supposed to be doing, and you're not going to do that anymore. Being assertive and telling them what's real, honest. Or obviously you're not going to say that to your friends or family. Yeah. But when it's kids, like, you're teaching them how to be a person, an adult, or a human being in general. And if you don't have that balls or the fortitude to tell your kid that this is wrong because you're scared that they're not going to like you at the end of the day, that's where a lot of parents fuck up, in my eyes. As of right now, this is what I think.
Agreed.
And I think that's where a lot of the shit goes haywire in life, where parents aren't doing their job because they're trying to mend their relationship with the kid. Oh, I hope they like me. It doesn't matter if they fucking like you. They have to love you. And if they don't love you, then all right, well, something went wrong beforehand.
Yeah.
There's always a chance for your kid to love you, and you may have fucked up beforehand, but you have to realize that. So if you're sparing these kids' feelings by letting them do what they want, even though you know that it's wrong, and you're treating them, you're teaching them the wrong thing. Like you're making them entitled to
They're
their
controlling
opinion.
you.
Yeah. And that leads to whatever the fuck happens, and
Who knows?
egotistical people in high school, the
Yeah.
bullies, or I don't know, the assholes that shoot up schools. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking when it comes to parenting, and I think that's the most under-spoken about thing in today's society. Is like, the reason everyone is like this nowadays is, I'd say 80% how they were raised. I don't know, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
it
for sure.
just makes sense. Like, I was raised differently from these kids. I was raised in not the best way, but I was scared to fuck up, so I never fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But I never resented anyone for it. I was just too scared to break the law, so I would just always do the right thing, but that kind of took away from my social life. But that's fine. I'm fixing that now. I'm being more social now, and I'm aware of it.
Absolutely.
But I had that discipline in me because I was so scared of it. But kids like this, like, getting away with shit like that all the time, especially at a young age, no, dude, that's like, you're developing bad habits, and they're not learning how to be respectful up front. They're like, they don't know what that is. So I don't know, when I saw that and I had that interaction, it just kind of put two and two together. It was like, yo, if you don't know how to be real and upfront with stuff when it has to be, and you know it has to be, because these are pivotal moments in kids' lives and human beings' lives in general. If you don't know how to take that in, it's like, bro, you're setting other people up for failure, which means you're setting up the future of our country, or humankind.
Setting the tone.
Like, man, that shit is. I got real deep with that, but like, yo, that's fucking real for me.
No,
That's the real shit, man.
I for sure agree with that. That just the best thing I heard is that from a parent's perspective, or an adult perspective, I could say, is, I am not your friend. This is coming from an adult telling, or a parent telling their son, daughter, that I am not your friend. I am your mom or your dad.
I've heard that.
You can't be acting that kind of way in certain situations like that. So, no, I for sure agree with that.
Man. Any instance for you?
No, it's different.
Any chime in?
I was just gonna quote.
Go quote.
Quoting Ted Lasso. Yeah, you're late to the train.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
The train left the station already.
Busan.
But it was a theme in one of the episodes. But what was said was, the truth will set you free, but at first it'll piss you off.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I've heard that before, but it wasn't Ted Lasso though.
That was the first time I heard that in word for word was in Ted Lasso. The truth will set you free, but at first it'll piss you off.
I've heard that from.
That's
a good one.
Yeah, that's facts.
I mean, the earlier you learn that, the easier it'll be to learn information without getting pissed off. Because you're gonna develop more anger when you get older.
Yeah.
But if you learn how to, kind of deal with the hard truth early, I mean, it makes it a little bit. In my head, that it just makes sense that it makes it easier.
Yeah.
To deal with. I don't know, man.
I feel like the truth will always be hard to learn.
But it's so much more fulfilling when you accept the truth and you deal with it, and when the end result is like beautiful, it's like, fuck, man.
I guess it's more so the anticipation of hearing it and then intaking it. And you're just like,
it's being self-aware, open-minded, and vulnerable.
100%.
Like, you can't just be like, my opinion, my shit don't stink. You can't be like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
And if you like that, I hope you change, man. Come talk to us. We'll talk about it. Whatever.
Nobody's perfect. We're vulnerable. We're growing. We're always students.
That's the only thing guaranteed in life is change. Choji tells me that all the time. I'm like, yo, that's facts, dude. No printer. Okay? Can't afford. No printer.
No printer. Tea time.
The only thing, tea time with Taro.
Ooh.
Shouts out.
The crow.
Podcast collab.
Waiting.
Whoa.
Waiting
on you, Choji.
Let's go.
Waiting on you, Choji.
But yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it, yeah.
We love that.
Think about it, man. Let it marinate, dude.
Take a second.
This is heavy shit that we're talking about. Everything we talked about today was done. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. God damn.
That one got
Yes,
me, bro.
that big gulp.
Bro.
And I ain't talking 7-Eleven with the big gulp, bruh. Come on, man.
Bro, that one got me.
We hope. At least I hope. I hope you get a laugh out of our podcast as much as
If
we
you
do.
don't, I don't want you to watch our podcast.
Bro, y'all are funny.
If you get our humor and snaps to you,
We pretty much make it seem like you're part of the crew. That's what I'm trying to. I want you to make it seem like, oh man, you're there with us.
yeah.
This is in-person comedy. It's not like you'll get it after 2 years.
Yeah.
No, you're here.
Yes, there's a space right here, and your chair is right there.
Yep.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I mean, that's all I had for the notes. I mean, we have a lot of other stuff to talk about. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
The next.
We'll get to
epi.
next. We have lots.
And we
of
ain't talking Dr. Dre. Hey.
Do you see that trend on Instagram right now where it's
No.
like, it's like, oh, look your name up on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
bro.
yes,
I've
yes,
seen
yes,
that
yes,
one.
Yes, we have.
Dude,
so
how
many.
accurate are those?
I mean, accurate for me.
Accurate.
for
I
you?
feel like
I don't
accurate
know.
for me.
I don't know.
I think it was accurate for Javi.
I think it was accurate for
I
you
don't know.
too.
I feel like. Fuck. I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought. But it's like I feel like for each person, like, I feel like it has to be like other people that have to agree to it because I read.
I said
We
I
agreed.
agreed. I said
yeah,
that.
I read it and I saw it and I'm just like, really? Is that how I? But I mean, y'all know me better than me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And sometimes
Quite
the outside perspective sees things that the inside perspective doesn't see.
but yeah, true.
Perspective.
Agreed.
Spec.
Specken did.
Sprechen de Deutsch.
Sprechen
Sprechen de Deutsch. Sprechen de Deutsch.
It's just-
Slightly.
It's just crazy how accurate those things are.
I was just very surprised in mine.
More accurate than a horoscope.
No. Horoscope, schmoroscope, urban dick. Oh no.
Oh
If you don't know, just type your name in Urban Dictionary. Look at the one or two, the first
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Mine was the first. I don't know.
Mine was the first.
Mine was the first.
Yours was the first.
resonated. Okay, let's look at the first one and see if it aligns with who you think you are.
Yeah.
I am.
Who do you
$10. Well, $5 because he kind of spoiled it.
Sorry.
Risque.
Who do you think you are? Oh. Oh my gosh.
Let's touch base on that in another epi. Because I feel like we could go off on who. That's kind of like an intro to who we are. More if we go in depth with it.
Into each other?
Yeah.
I think for sure too, and I think, like I said, it's first impressions. We'll get in. We have
Ooh.
get to know us.
Get to know your boys.
Something was on the frontal lobe, but all of a sudden got pushed to the
Backal lobe.
the backal lobe. Yes. What was I gonna bring up? What was I going to bring up?
Dunno.
Oh, excuse me. This just because we're in the process of, I would say, figuring out our niche. Because we don't want to close ourselves into just strictly podcasts.
No.
We want to be versatile. And it's something that we want. It's a question that we want to pose to you. What content do you want to see us do?
Yeah.
Give us some ideas.
Challenge us.
Yes.
What do you like? Be real.
What are the interests?
Yeah.
Do's and don'ts, likes, dislikes, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Let us know because we're open. We're open books.
Just tell me what you don't. Tell me what you go and do. Don't tell me what you don't do. Yeah. Give me that.
I feel like every episode we quote these things. $10. Fine. Interest.
Come on, man.
Ketchup. Get up to speed. Get up to
Mustard on
speed.
the beat, ho.
Get up to speed. But yes, please let us know what you guys would like to see us do, because we're trying to figure that out ourselves.
Yeah.
We want to stay true to ourselves, of course, but we also want to put out content that the people want to see.
We're gonna do us regardless. Okay? Doesn't matter what you think.
Doesn't care.
This is still gonna happen, but if you want to see other things, let me know.
Yes.
If you want to see Javi do the cinnamon challenge, let me know. I don't care. We're gonna make him do
We know
it.
it was like 5+ years ago.
20. That was way more than that. That was 2012 for me. I did that actually. It's on YouTube.
So did I.
You did that?
I did it. I did
Not
it
on
with me
YouTube.
and my boy Alvin. We did that in 2012.
Alvin.
Night before.
Shouts out to the boy Alvin. Shouts out.
Shouts.
Have you done the powdered
No.
donut?
No.
The powdered sugar donut challenge
Nope.
with no milk.
No. Only cinnamon challenge.
Done
Whatever.
the cinnamon challenge.
Are there any new challenges now? I don't think there
It's
are.
all,
New?
It's all fucking TikTok dances, bro. It doesn't.
It is TikTok
done that.
dances.
So
TikTok
no,
trends.
no real challenges.
The only one that I keep seeing popping up is that the one chip one, but that's just like
Oh, the one chip challenge.
I'm
Yeah.
not paying for one chip, dude. That
No.
doesn't make sense. You buy it then. No.
But I do know that powdered donut one is you have to eat like I forgot how many. You have to eat however
it's a
many.
Guinness. It's a Guinness World
Yeah,
Record
you have to eat however many powdered donuts without milk
under a certain
in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But with
I've seen
water?
that one.
Can I do it with water?
No,
No
you can't do
drinks.
anything,
It's
no
just
drinks,
straight powdered
just
donuts.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat the record. Why
Cottonmouth.
would I try it?
Cottonmouth.
No.
But if you want us to do that, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Sure. Peer pressure.
I know you won't fucking tell me to do that. It better not be 5XL either.
Greens? Terrible.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need 20 likes on any video for me to eat any type of green.
Ooh.
That's 20 likes, dude. And that's
20?
hefty for how much people is following us right
Yeah.
Green?
20 likes.
20 likes.
And this guy, you heard it.
You
It's
heard it.
documented.
It's
People
documented.
know
Do
that
it.
this man does not like the
I'll
greens.
fucking do that for the clout.
The
baby.
only green that he dislikes is the color green. That's the only one.
I love the
That's
color.
He loves the
Oh,
color.
I wear the color green because I don't eat it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll eat green apples. That's about it.
Granny
Brussels
Smith.
sprout, Granny Smith. I'll take the.
Oh yeah, the Brussels
I'll
sprouts.
take
of
the
course.
Brussels sprout only if they're fried.
Yes. Yes.
Do some Parmesan, lemon, whatever. Sit for me.
Sit.
20 likes.
20 likes. This specific video, 20 likes.
This one.
Yeah.
So, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs
Or 20 dislikes.
up. Haters gonna hate.
Hates can hates.
Is that a rap?
Saran.
Is that
That's Saran.
Saran rap?
That's Saran, my guy. And we still have a lot more to talk about next episode.
Yes, we have. We're on that episode 4, so you know we got the content coming.
Soul and 4.
Follows up.
All right.
But yes, as we end every episode, huh?
Hey,
Huh?
try again.
As we end every episode. If you enjoyed your time with us, hopefully you got a good laugh. Hopefully you took something from it. Hopefully you got a good laugh. But if you enjoyed your time with us, like, share, comment, subscribes, share.
Please.
That means the most to us.
Okay.
Is the support. And for those of you that support us, we love you.
Facts.
Please, yeah.
Facts. But yeah. Episode 4. Dunzo.
Okay.
Yeah. Until episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the finale 10. Retiring.
All right.
Just kidding.
It's been real.
Unless you want us to retire, then.
And put it in the comments 100 likes first, though.
100 likes for us to retire?
We'll never
It's
speak
done.
to you again. You'll never hear from us again.
Yeah, so we thank you for joining us on this episode 4. I will end it in an English accent. Of course. Because I've been around good company that like to throw the English accent here and there.
Insecurities.
Of course. But yes. Thank you for joining us on episode 4 on behalf of Javi, Ryan, and myself.
Ooh.
We love you. We appreciate you. And top of the morning.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Peace.